Hey guys, so I know my cat's in the background. I know he's going to be really distracting, but there's been no reasoning with him tonight. He will not get out of the window, so we're just going to go along with it. Right now I'm going to do my top 10 summer beauty item things. And for this round I'm going to do all makeup, and then I think I'm going to do a best products for your hair kind of a thing coming up soon, so keep an eye out for that. But yeah, let's just get started with these 10 things. Okay, so first thing I'm going to recommend that I love, that I really depend on during the summer, is a bronzer of sorts. I can't use sunless tanners because I'm super allergic to some sort of ingredient in them. Anything that's like a liquid, I break out really, really badly from. So no good for me. But what I've been using is this Mineralized Skin Finish Natural from MAC. And this is in medium deep. And you know, if you're a little bit on the darker side, you could go actually deep. And then you have like a nice bronzer that kind of warms up your skin. Downside, you have to use it every day. So if you aren't allergic to sunless tanners, I would suggest that. I know the Jergens one is very popular. I think the most recommended one I've ever heard of is the Saint Tropez one. So I think you can stop in Sephora or look on the website for that if you want an alternative to a powder. I guess the next thing, kind of along the same lines, is something like this, which is a mineralized skin finish, but this is in Soft and Gentle. And it is a sparkly kind of like a champagne color with like gold and pink running through it. And it's just really, really lovely. And I think that this creates a good summer glow. So if you need to fake it, you know, just put a little on your cheekbone or like kind of on your forehead, down the middle of your nose, something like that. It'll give you this radiant kind of like, I don't know, iridescence about you that makes it look like, oh, I'm just like a sun goddess. Here I am. I'm amazing. So, you know, you gotta fake those things sometimes, and that I like that a lot for that. Next, I'll talk about like a blush, and this blush is also a mineralized blush from MAC. Sorry, I'm not really, the rest aren't MAC, well, except for one. Two. Anyway, this is a like mineralized blush. It's called Lovejoy, and the reason why I picked this as my summer blush is because it looks nice when your skin is tan. So when you're a little bit tanner, this is kind of like a deeper color. So you can really get a lot of the, my other cat's down here playing, you can get like a lot of the kind of like berry kind of tones from this, and it also has a lot of gold running through it, so it just adds this really like gorgeous glow. So I would absolutely recommend this, but just some kind of a blush that enhances your tan, I think, is key for the summer. My cat's gonna knock over my camera. Nope, he didn't. Okay, good. Okay, and then what's probably the most important thing that you need to grab this summer is some sort of SPF moisturizer or something to keep your face fresh and clean and wrinkle-free forever, or until you're really old, and something that will protect, you know, your skin from the sun. And what I use is this Neutrogena Healthy Skin Enhancer stuff, and it has a SPF 20 whatever in it, but it's they say it's fairly sheer. For me, it's enough. It's plenty for a foundation, so not really worried about that. And then it has like a retinol treatment in it too, so it, you know, it's all around good for your skin. But definitely, if you want to get like a moisturizer, I would recommend getting one with an SPF for the summer. And this, I think, is probably the best you'll find out there. It has like all these really good things for your skin, so I would look into this if you are in the market for an SPF moisturizer thing. Okay, and then okay, the next couple of things I think are quite important, because I get questions probably once or twice a week about all of these different things, because it's such a big issue, especially in the summer. So I'm bracing myself for all these questions that are going to be piling on me, and I'm going to direct them to this video, because first things first, people are worried about their foundation slipping and sliding all over the place and like melting off. There's not that much you can do about your foundation like melting off from sweat and whatever in the summer, but you can, like, you know, help yourself out a little bit by using a like a pressed powder or a finishing powder. Something to kind of like hold your makeup on and together is really going to help, and it also kind of like absorbs any extra moisture you have on your face. So this is a good thing to carry in your purse, put it on before you leave. And along with that, I use this MAC Fix Plus spray, and this really kind of sets your makeup. For me, if I use a pressed powder, I just look very cakey. I think most people do. So this kind of helps eliminate that. It gives you a little bit more of like a youthful glow. And it really is supposed to set your makeup and help it last longer. So, you know, between these two, hopefully you're going to be good with your foundation this summer. And then kind of in the same token, moving on to eyeliners. I get this question so much. I cannot even tell you how often I answer this question just from my friends alone. So I'm going to tell you right now, your eyeliner's going to run this summer. Most people's do, especially if you have sensitive eyes, if you're wearing contacts, if you're, you know, doing anything athletic, if you're swimming, you know, it just kind of like runs and like ends up in like lines underneath your eyes. And so I have a couple quick fixes for that. The first one is definitely going to be to get a waterproof eyeliner. And this is Urban Decay's 24/7 eyeliner in Zero. It's waterproof, it's very creamy. I don't want to waste it, but pretty. It goes on really smoothly. It's a really good quality eyeliner. So if eyeliner is something you do every day and you don't want it to like wipe off and rub off and run down your face, then I would absolutely invest in a waterproof liner. If you don't want to pay the extra for the Urban Decay one, I think Prestige and then Steely Style make waterproof liners as well, and they're in the drugstore, so a lot cheaper. So you know, it's good stuff. Okay, and then along with a waterproof eyeliner, you're going to need to get a matte black shadow, and this is Carbon. And yes, I have dropped it. And yes, this is the second one I have dropped. So it looks like this. But what you're going to do with this is take a little tiny like liner brush or like a flat liner brush, angled little, whatever you want, and then like put this over your liner. Basically anytime you're going to be using like a cream or a liquid product, even something like an eyeliner, you're going to want to seal it with something like a powder. So that's why we put face powder over our foundation, and in the same way we're going to put a matte black eyeshadow over a creamy eyeliner. So hopefully between the two of these you won't have as much eyeliner liquid running issue this summer. And then again, back to like the whole melting thing, you're also going to want to get a really good eyeshadow primer. And you can use the paint pots, which are pretty popular. I really like the Too Faced Shadow Insurance. I like it because I think it lasts the longest. It's easiest to get out of the tube. But I also really like the Urban Decay Primer Push, and this is in Sin, so it has a little bit like a champagne color. So if you're, you know, not looking to do much with your eyes, this is like a really good, you know, way to like put something on and leave, and you're good for the day. The only problem with this, of course, everybody's talking about it. This bottle is like the worst design ever, and it's really impossible to get all the product out of here. So you're paying about the same amount of money for this and this, but this one will last you longer. So that's just my opinion. And then the last thing that I have to share with you guys is definitely important, and that is to get a waterproof mascara. Again, I think like the biggest problem in the summer is everything like running and dripping off your face and you're looking like a hot mess by the end of the day. So to prevent that, we have a lot of waterproof products, you know, that we need to get a hold of. And I am in love. Okay, I hate when people say they're in love with makeup. I'm not in love with makeup. But my cat is here. Hi, cat. But I really do love this Makeup Forever Aqua Smoky Lash Cat mascara. I've talked about it before. It is absolutely my favorite mascara. It's to die for, and I'm running out of it, and I need to get some more tomorrow. But yes, I would absolutely, without a doubt, recommend this mascara. If you don't want to pay the extra money for like a fancy pants mascara, I really like the L'Oreal Carbon Voluminous mascara, and I like the Maybelline Colossal, and I like the Stilettos, and like, you know, there are a bunch of like different alternatives that you can find in the drugstore. But I would absolutely highly recommend that you get a waterproof mascara for this summer. You know, you'll need it. I'm just saying. So anyway, those are my 10 things that I think are important to have this summer. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope it was informative, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.